The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
Good evening from Hiland. The Lady Hawks come in with a record of 16-6 on the season. The winners of 8 games in a row, the 2 seed here in this East District, and they're taking on Toronto with a record of 4-18. The Toronto Lady Red Knights come in as the 14 seed in this Division 4 East District, and for the rights to move on to the sectional championship game this Saturday afternoon. Stay tuned. We'll be speaking with head coach Brady Schlaball coming up on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education and Community Foundation has awarded more than $10.5 million in scholarships to more than 2,700 Holmes County residents pursuing higher education. This year, the foundation has expanded into a full-fledged community foundation, which will allow strategic grants to other nonprofit organizations for the good of the community. Scholarships for the 2023-2024 academic year will be available on our website, www.hcef.net, starting in January. Holmes County residents and Holmes County High School graduating seniors may apply.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
At Pomerane Hospital, they're committed to providing heart and stroke care that aligns with the latest research-based treatment guidelines. Studies show patients can recover better when these guidelines are consistently followed. They're proud to be recognized by the American Heart Association for their achievement in the Mission Lifeline STEMI Referring Center Gold Plus Quality Program. Another way Pomerane Hospital is working to improve health care for you and your family.
Hi, this is Sarah Clark. Stop by and visit us at 5354 Township Road 336 off of State Route 39, right next to the Methodist Church. At Creative Edge, we personalize a unique look for each individual. We care and build relationships with our clients, and we strive for the latest trends through continual education. Creative Edge has a professional, relaxing, and positive atmosphere. Creative Edge is a full-service salon offering dimensional hair coloring, haircut design, nails, pedicures, massage, facials, waxing, and eyelash lifts and tints. Please call us for an appointment today at 330-674-3343.
Howard Hanna Real Estate Services continues to give you even more options for all your real estate needs. As your local market experts, Howard Hanna has been known as trusted realtors who take special care of your real estate opportunities. Visit them on the web at howardhanna.com or call them at 674-7610. Plus, don't forget about RES Auction Services at res.bid for the latest auctions. Call for consignments at 833-765-3737. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and RES Auction Services on Glen Drive in Millersburg, and visit RES at the Auction Yard on Fry Road in Worcester. They're stronger together and here for you.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
It's time for Before the Tip, brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
Are you covered? Hi, this is Larry Hobron from Hobron's Insurance Service in Millersburg and Sugar Creek. We don't believe in selling our customers the cheapest insurance coverage. We believe in selling you the right insurance coverage. At Hobron's Insurance Service, we won't sell you a minimum limits policy when you have a home or business to protect. We'll set you up a policy that offers you complete coverage for the long-term peace of mind. See our full list of services on our website at hobronsinsurance.com or call us at 674-9091 or 1-800-340-3767 for a complete insurance coverage quote.
Alongside Hiland Lady Hawks head basketball coach Brady Staball finish up the regular season with a record of 16-6. Of course, co-champs in the IVC South, winners of 8 games in a row, Brady, and just another terrific regular season for your first year at the helm as the head coach. Just talk about the season as a whole and your observations of how things kind of played out for your team.
Yeah, it was a fun year. Obviously, we're very young this year, and so it took us a little bit to kind of figure things out to start the year. Had some really good battles, and luckily for us, we had a lot of good big games early, and so that really helped us kind of get over the hump when we needed to, and then playing pretty well right now. So hopefully, as always, you can stay healthy and kind of keep things rolling.
Talk about playing that tough schedule here, and obviously you guys did that, kind of had to take some of those losses against those really tough non-conference teams, but second half of the year, you guys were getting wins over those non-conference teams, wins over Lake, Midview, of course, Waynedale, West Holmes. Talk about that final stretch here and get some of those big wins down the final stretch.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel like if we don't get big come-from-behind win against Lake or the win at the Classic against Midview, if you don't have some success, then it's hard for the team to keep believing in what they're doing and what you're doing. So those were very important wins for us. And then, had a chance to win some good rivalry games down the stretch. So hopefully we can carry the momentum into tournaments now.
Ashley Mullet, IVC South Player of the Year. Well-deserved honor for her. Once again, running your offense all season long.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she's an unbelievable player. She's the second coach out on the floor. So, for me, that shortens my hair life, and or I guess it keeps it around longer. But yeah, I mean, having her out there, she's special, great kid, high IQ basketball player, and so very excited to have her back next year as well.
No doubt about that. Of course, Mallory Stutzman back this year after the injury last year, and obviously you stepped up big time here as well throughout the course of the year.
Yeah, the last 10, 11 games, I mean, she's averaging 15 points and 6-7 rebounds, but more so just she's become a leader for us on and off the floor, and the energy that she brings, the confidence and the IQ that comes along with it is massive for us.
A lot of contributors for this team. Obviously, Joplin Yoder on the starting lineup, seniors like Abby Miller. How about freshman off the bench, Evie Mast, a player that really, as the season went on, seemed to get more and more minutes there in those crucial situations?
Yeah, absolutely. And, with me being a new coach, it kind of takes a little bit for everyone to figure out their roles on the team. And so I feel like once we got that figured out, everyone could kind of, take ownership of their roles. Like you said, Kate and Abby filling their roles. And then, it's been awesome to see Evie come into her own. She's defending the other team's point guard or best players now, and ready to knock down shots always. So it's exciting to see who's going to step up each game. Hopefully we can keep getting people to do that.
First tournament game, of course, tonight against Tornoto here on your home floor. What's the biggest things you've been focused on now the regular season is over with, tournament time begins? Biggest things you kind of focused on with your team at this point?
Yeah, for us, we feel like everything starts on the defensive end of the floor, so continue to keep getting better at that every day. And defense is what's going to be able to win us a district, a regional, or a state championship. And so that's kind of where our mindset's been, and then obviously got to be able to execute on the offensive end.
Game like this tonight, just go out there, as you mentioned, execute, kind of keep doing what you've been doing, right?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, Toronto's good. They play super hard, and so we're going to have to battle and fight back and take on their physicality. So it should be a fun one.
Brady, thanks for your time.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Matt.
That's the voice of Hiland Lady Hawks head basketball coach Brady Schlabel.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
Sauls in Berlin wishes good luck to all Holmes County coaches, players, and families on the tournament trail. They also invite you to stop in and see all the new spring items they have to offer, including potting benches and glass window boxes. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind unique item, including a large selection of hot sauces, marinara, and salsas to share with the community, visit Sauls online at saulsinberlin.com or find them on Facebook. Whether you're looking for tile, hardwood, carpet, or luxury vinyl, Elite Flooring and Tile has a broad selection. Elite Flooring and Tile is a full-service flooring store with over 1 million square feet of flooring in stock and ready to have installed. Be sure to mention the promo code BUYLOCAL and save. Hours are Monday 6 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 6 to 5, and Saturday 8 to noon. Elite Flooring and Tile is conveniently located 1 mile east of Walnut Creek on State Route 39.
The Mass Trucking Maintenance Team is growing and looking for experienced trailer and truck mechanics at both locations, Millersburg and Massillon. The pay range is between $24 and $32 per hour depending on skill level and weekend availability. To learn more, contact Tom at 330-674-8913 or apply online at masstruckinginc.com. Join Mass Trucking Maintenance Team today.
If you've ever wanted to experience Buckeye Career Center's adult education, now is the time. Part-time courses beginning in March include automotive electrical, editing and Photoshop, and sewing. Don't forget about our adult education open house March 14th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Learn more about our 9 full-time programs, career enhancement options, apprenticeships, and the adult diploma program. The $50 application fee will be waived for those who attend. Call 330-339-2288 for more information about the March 14th adult education open house at Buckeye Career Center.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
A single-family home located at 8077 Geneva Drive in Millersburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $315,000. This property was built in 1992 and has 3 bedrooms with 2 full and 1 partial baths with 2,029 square feet. Located in the Lake Buckhorn Submap 5 subdivision within the West Hills Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Nolan Mackey at 330-231-0028 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Finals over the 10-seed Garaway, 47-27, before eventually falling to Fort Fry, the 3-seed, in the district title game by the final margin of 37-24. Last year, Hiland getting knocked out in that district championship game. And for Toronto last year in Division 4 in the East District, they were the 13 seed, and they would fall in their very first sectional tournament game to the 3-seed Strasburg, 53-15 in that game from a season ago. Stay tuned. We'll have more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Millersburg Millersburg Electric has been serving the area since 1945 with quality sales and service of home appliances. And now, during the President's Day Super Sale, get selected savings throughout the store. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and as a member of one of the nation's largest appliance buying groups, we offer inventory levels and pricing equal or better than all of those larger stores. With over 250 items on display and thousands available, let our experienced staff show you the latest in kitchen appliances, laundry products, freezers, and more. Visit us on State Route 83 south of Millersburg or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
If you can see your breath, it's time for winter tires. Bridgestone, Blizzak, and Firestone winter tires are specially designed to give you better grip and more control in winter's worst weather conditions. So don't let the cold, hard pavement, slush, snow, or ice keep you from where you need to go. Drive with confidence this winter with innovative Bridgestone or durable, dependable Firestone winter tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. Available at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 east of Millersburg. Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IGA Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Roding. We have 81% lean ground chuck, $3.29 a pound. Pork loin boneless pork chops, $2.79 a pound. Sweet grape tomatoes, 2 for $3. We also have Pillsbury cake mix, 5 for $5. Beef shoulder boneless English steak, $4.19 a pound. Gerber's whole fryers, $2.19 a pound. And whole salmon fillets, $7.19. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
Not only does MRV Siding Supply have a new location with a huge showroom, they also have more options to choose from. Choose from their 3 new colors of siding in gray, red, and green, along with new colors in Provia Stone. They are also featuring Diamond Coat maintenance-free Cedar Home Decor Look products with a 30-year warranty. Stop by and see them at their new showroom on County Road 624 in Millersburg, in addition to their locations in Newark and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Hiland, a record of 16-6 on the season, ranked 14th in that latest and final girls AP Division IV basketball poll. Losses this year for them coming to Laurel on the road and also Northwest, 2 outstanding girls basketball teams there. Lost also to Wheeling Park, 78-55. Had a back-to-back losses to Tusky Valley and Smithville earlier, middle portion of the year. But since that loss to Smithville, all victories for Hiland. Actually, they also had a loss to Crestview, 48-40 in the Classic. All wins since then, with wins over Midview, of course, and a Division I. Defeated Waynedale, also West Holmes down the stretch, a win over Garaway. 8 straight wins for Hiland, a record of 16-6 on the year. Tornoto comes in with a record of 4-18 this year. Their wins come over Edison, 45-36 on the road over Wynn. Them in a 38-18 victory over Madonna on the road. 50-22 over Madonna at home, and also 49-19 win over Bridgeport as well. Tornoto 4-18, Hiland 16-6. Hiland averaging 46 points per contest, while Tornoto averages just over 37.5 a game. Defensively, the Lady Hawks allow 37.5 points per contest, while Tornoto gives up 54 points per game on the defensive end this year. Hiland, of course, out of the IVC South, where they finished up as co-champs again in the IVC South Division with Tusky Valley, each going 11-1. After that, it was Claymont at 7-5. Garaway went 6-6. Indian Valley 3-9. Sandy Valley and Ridgewood both went 2-10. In the IVC North, also co-champions there with Strasburg and TCC sharing the title, each going 10-2. Then it was Buckeye Trail going 8-4 and Malvern 8-4. East Canton 4-8, Newcomerstown 2-10, Conotton Valley 0-12. In the Ohio Cardinal Conference, it was Mansfield Senior and West Holmes sharing the title there, each going 12-2. Then it was Worcester at 11-3 in the conference, New Philadelphia 8-6, Mount Vernon 5-9, Lexington 4-10, Ashland 3-11, and Madison went 1-13. Overall around the area in the regular season for girls basketball, Waynedale, another terrific season. They went 19-3. West Holmes went 18-4. Loudonville 16-6. A lot of area, very good girls basketball teams in the area. Triway 14-8. They, of course, lost their first tournament game last night to Tuslaw. Garraway 15-7. They're playing tonight. Of course, also being a video live stream on YouTube in their game against Caldwell. Danville 9-10, and Central Christian a record of 9-12. Troy Fritz alongside for the broadcast. We'll get some comments from him when we continue here in the pregame show after this on WKLM.
If you're a motivated individual looking for employment, then Village Motors may have an opportunity for you to start a career. This is Deke Miller letting you know that Village Motors is now hiring technicians with various levels of experience, service advisors, salespeople, and we're also looking for help in our parts department. We offer competitive pay and benefits and a remarkable work environment. Contact Tom Porman at 674-8543 or email him at tporman@villagemotorsinc.com.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors. In the Division 4 Girls East District Tournament bracket for this tournament run, Hiland, the 2 seed, taking on the 14 seed Tornoto here on their home floor in the Reese Center tonight. Winner faces either the 8 seed Malvern or the 11 seed Steubenville Catholic Central in the sectional title game Saturday at 1 o'clock at the better seeded team site. So, of course, if Hiland wins tonight, they'll play again at home in the sectional championship on Saturday. Also in the lower bracket, the 4 seed Strasburg is hosting the 9 seed Shenandoah tonight, and the 5 seed Monroe Central is hosting the 12 seed Shady Side. Upper half of the bracket has the 3 seed Frontier hosting the 15 seed Newcomerstown tonight, as well as the 6 seeded TCC hosting the 10 seed Bishop Rosecrans, winners of those games, will face off in Saturday's sectional title. Also in the upper bracket, it's the 7-seed Garaway hosting the 13-seed Caldwell. That also is being video live streamed on YouTube tonight. So if you're going to catch that game, you can see a video live stream on YouTube. Search WKLM to find the Garaway-Caldwell game. It's also being heard on WKLM-FM.com and stream too. And also in the upper bracket, the top seed River, who won 83-7 over Bridgeport on Monday. They are playing host to the 16-seed Conotton Valley as well this evening. Mac Roy alongside Troy Fritz for tonight's broadcast. Hiland against Toronto, and a Hiland team really that's playing really red hot at this point.
Well, they have. They've hit their stride at the right time of the season, Matt. We talked about that tough schedule early on, and it really has got them in good position for this point in the year. Tournament time, Hiland's playing their best basketball.
Really are here, and as Brady talked about here, you want to play a tough schedule, but still you want to get some wins over that to kind of feel like you're going the right direction, and Hiland has gotten some of those quality wins.
Yeah, and it really played out well for them. Them quality wins towards the end of the season against those good teams, I think it's going to really propel them for a nice stretch of a tournament run here this year.
Game like this tonight, obviously you want to win, but also just to keep those good habits rolling right here tonight in the situation here in your first tournament game.
And, you're playing a 14-seed team, so, it's one of them games that you don't want to have a letdown. You're probably going to win big, but you want your starters to come out, play their best basketball, play at a high level, and hopefully pave the way to get your younger players a lot of playing time in a game like this.
Okay, we'll take a break. Troy Fritz will be back around with the starting lineups and the opening tip on WKLM.
Do you have a home improvement or DIY project that is not going so well? Over budget and running out of time? We know how it is. This is Ben Hirschberger, Banking Center Manager with the Commercial and Savings Bank, and a home equity line of credit may be right for you. Whether you're adding a room, redecorating, or finally building that new deck, let us help make your plans a reality and turn that do-it-yourself into a do-it-with-us. Save time and apply online at csb1.com. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
Commitment is part of who we are. Commitment to community, commitment to safe and reliable power, and commitment to zero contact. Hi, I'm Jim Stake, a lineman at Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Daily we work around 7,200 volts of electricity. We have many reasons to restore power efficiently and return home safely. We are more than a hard hat and safety vest. We are fathers, brothers, and sons. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, your local electric provider, powered by people.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com. Tonight's starting lineup is being brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body, located on the north side of Millersburg. If your car is damaged, the best place to get it back in the game is at Finish Line Auto Body. Now for tonight's starting lineups, here's Troy Fritz.
And thank you very much, Matt. Starting tonight for the 14-seed Toronto, they'll go with a 5'9", a sophomore forward in Tatum Darrington, a 5'7" junior guard in Kaylee Anderson, the 5'5" freshman guard in J.J. Rebish, a 5'5" junior guard in Michelle Anderson, and a 6' junior forward in Ashton Thomas for Toronto. And for the Lady Hawks tonight, your tournament's number 2 seed, they'll go with Mallory Stutzman. She's a 5'10", junior guard. The IBC Player of the Year, it's a 5'6", junior guard in Ashley Mullet. The 5'11" sophomore forward, Joplin Yoder. 5'6" senior Abby Miller is a forward, and the 5'4" junior guard in Kate Kaufman, rounding out the starting 5 for Hiland.
And for Hiland, the 2-seed, a record of 16-6. They're coached by Brady Schlabel in his first year. Toronto, the 14-seed, a record of 4-18. They're coached by Rusty Hodgkiss. And tonight's starting line is brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They have experts in collision repair and paint jobs. They'll have your car looking brand new. They'll even pay up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call, 674-5 14-83. McElroy alongside Troy Fritz and also Dakota Patterson back at WKLM Sports Central. Glad to have you with us on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. We're also video live streaming tonight's contest on the WKLM YouTube page. That is courtesy of our partnership of Claxon Communications, Casey Claxon, Fred Williams, also Carson Zoller, all helping provide the video live stream tonight on YouTube. Again, go to YouTube, search WKLM to find that video live stream of the broadcast tonight, as well as on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Reminder also, we also have girls tournament action tonight with from Garraway. Garraway playing host to Caldwell as we speak, and that is also on YouTube, and you can also hear that on WKLM-FM.com on Stream 2 for that. And just about ready to get things underway here from the Reese Center for Hiland, wearing their home white jerseys, white shorts, and red nibbles, and also black trim. For Toronto, their red jerseys and red shorts, white nibbles, and white and red trim. Jumping for Hiland, that'll be Joplin Yoder. She's a 5'11 sophomore. And jumping for Toronto, that is going to be Ashton Thomas. She's a 6-foot junior. And all ready for the toss. It'll be juggled and knocked away, and may have to redo this.
They all hit it a couple times.
They did. So we'll need to do the toss here. It's up in the air, going to be won by Hiland, going left to right with it. Pass inside right away to Joplin Yoder. She'll make it up and in on the assist from the pass by Ashley Mullet.
Good court vision there by Ashley.
2-0 Hiland. Toronto has the basketball going right to left. With it high on the right side, here's Michelle Anderson to the corner. 18-footer by Anderson, going to be off the mark. Rebound to the corner, knocked out of bounds off of Hiland. They're going this into off of Toronto, so Hiland will have the ball. 2-0 Lady Hawks. Half-court defense on by Toronto. Here's Mullet across the timeline, the IVC South Player of the Year. Over to Compton, out top to Mullet, high on the right. Back near the midcourt line, Mullet looking for the play call from head coach Brady Schlabel. Bounce pass goes to Abby Miller. Now far corner, drive by Stutzman to the baseline. Kicks the left wing back to Joplin Yoder. Now to the foul line, Lane. Nice look inside, a wide open Abby Miller, who lays it in.
Abby Miller making herself available on the left-right block.
Assist from Joplin Yoder. Now 4-0 Hiland lead. Toronto has it. Here's Anderson across the timeline. Crossover against Kate Coppin. Now she'll pick it up. Looking to hand it off. Finally does so, where it's going to be dribbled by Tatum Darrington to the left wing. Poke loose by Ashley Mullet. Darrington near the midcourt line. Takes the left wing, spins around to the foul circle. Now to the lane, to the baseline. Shot by Darrington, no good. Rebound ripped away by Joplin Yoder. Hiland ball to the front court. Stutzman on the left wing. 18-footers up in the air, going to be knocked down. Nothing but net.
Nice looking jump shot there by
Mallory Stutzman. That was all nylon. 6-0 Lady Hawks. Toronto has it. Here's Michelle Anderson across the timeline. To the right wing. Guarded by Coffin. Pass right on the foul line goes to Ashton Thomas. Backs it in, spins around. Good defense by Yoder. Shot by Thomas, going to be good though. Nice shot by Thomas to get that to fall.
Yeah, she backed Joplin Yoder down there, turnaround jumper.
In her face, 6-2 lead now for Hiland. They had the ball. In the front court, here's Coffin. She'll find Stutzman. Left wing to Abby Miller. Miller shovels it out top to Stutzman. Her three-pointer, top of the key, going to be off the mark. Rebound by Abby Miller, however. Hiland ball. Out top goes over to Mullet. Mullet shot from the foul line, going to be good. She got the bounce.
Everybody get in the scoring column early for Hiland.
2-0, 2 points for Mullet. 8-2 lead now for Hiland. Toronto has it across the timeline. Here's Anderson's pass around the foul line to Thomas. Spins around, pass inside. Off the hands of Darrington, out of bounds. That'll be a turnover, and the first on Toronto. Matt Croy alongside Troy Fritz for the broadcast. Again, the video live stream on YouTube tonight. YouTube on FM 95.3 as well, on WKLM-FM.com. Hiland ball. Mullet's pass goes to Abby Miller. Around the foul line, the Joplin Yoder. Now to Mullet. Drive to the lane. Lifting a layup by Mullet. No good. Rebound. Knocked around. Finally hauled inside by J.J. Rebish. And Toronto has it. Here's Anderson across the timeline. Pass goes high on the right to Tatum Darrington. To the right block inside the Michelle Anderson. Her shot blocked. Rebound grabbed under the basket. That was by Callie Anderson. Has a poke loose out of bounds off of Hiland. Will stay with Toronto. And now in will be Evie Mast. Also checking in is Claudia Troyer and Ellie Habiger, replacing Kate Coppin, Joplin Yoder, and Abby Miller. 5:18 to play in the first. Inbounded to the right wing. Grabbed by Rebish. Her 18-footer is going to be off the mark. Rebound to the 4. It'll be grabbed and put back by Thomas. No good. Rebound this time finally grabbed by Hiland's Evie Mast. Into the front court goes to Ashley Mullet on the left wing. Crossover to the baseline, dumps it inside, finds Habiger. Her layup no good. Rebound grabbed by Ashton Thomas. Toronto ball, they trail it 8-2. The dribble by Michelle Anderson. Into the front court, the pass knocked out of bounds by the denied defense of Ashley Mullet.
Yeah, Hiland playing really aggressive defense early on in this contest, as you would expect.
Stay tuned immediately following the game tonight for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Village Motors. We'll have all those area tournament scores for you every 15 minutes all the way until midnight. Toronto ball, Michelle Anderson out top, picks it up too soon, dribbles it again. Now gets the handoff to Rebish on the right point. Shot up in the air by Darrington, that's no good. And bounces over the backboard after that miss by Tatum Darrington, and it will be Hiland ball. 8-2 Lady Hawks, 4.5 to play first quarter from the Reese Center. Here's Mullet across the timeline. She'll find Habiger. Left point now over to the far side. Claudia Troyer out top to Habiger. Right point now to Evie Mass. She'll find Troyer. Left wing to Mullet. Mullet shot up in the air, going to be knocked down. Ashley Mullet.
Nice part of her game this year, that little dribble drive to the basket, pull up, knock it down.
Mid-range jumper is pure. 10-2 Hiland. Timeout called by Toronto. 4:20 to play in the first quarter. This is sectional tournament basketball on WKLM. A single-family home located at 8077 Geneva Drive in Millersburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $315,000. This property was built in 1992 and has 3 bedrooms with 2 full and 1 partial baths with 2,029 square feet. Located in the Lake Buckhorn Submap 5 subdivision within the West Hills Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Nolan Mackey at 330-231-0028 or check it out at kaufmanrealty.com. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game. That player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Full court pressure on by Hiland out of the timeout. Inbounded and grabbed by Michelle Anderson. She's double-teamed. Her pass going to be received by Callie Anderson, who crosses the timeline. Toronto has it. Anderson picks it up. Cross-court pass goes to Darrington out top. In front of the midcourt line out to Michelle Anderson. She'll dribble it to the right wing. Pass goes to the corner, goes to Darrington. Down to Michelle Anderson. Her shot up in the air, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Hiland, so Toronto is going to keep it. 4 minutes to play first quarter. 8-point lead for Hiland, up 10-2. Inbounded into the basket goes to Michelle Anderson. Lost it on the floor, stolen away by Evie Mass, and Hiland has the ball on the second Toronto turnover. Joplin Yoder to the front court. Cross-court pass goes to Mullet on the left wing. Out off the master, 3-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound grab, however, by Habiger. Backs it up to the corner. Hiland resets the offense now to Ashley Mullet. 10-2 Lady Hawks. Mullet crossover to the foul line, kicks the left point to Evie Mast. Spins around to the corner, out top Joplin Yoder. Yoder dribbles it, drive to the lane. Her shot blocked inside by Thomas, and she got the rebound. Good defensive play by Ashton Thomas. Toronto ball to the front court. Gets the handoff over to Michelle Anderson. Pass inside to Darrington. Too tall on that backdoor cut. Goes out of bounds. The third Toronto turnover.
Yeah, Hiland defense forced that turnover, just cutting off the passing lanes.
Ashley Mullet is out, and Mallory Stutzman will check in. Hiland will have it. 3:16 to play first quarter. Mallory Stutzman will walk it across the timeline. Surveys the defense. Now starts at it. Pass goes left point now to Claudia Troyer. Out top, Joplin Yoder now. Yoder to the foul line. On the right point to Mallory Stutzman. Her 3-pointer is going to be no good off the rim. Rebound finally grabbed under the basket by Habiger. Back to Joplin Yoder. Back in the corner to Claudia Troyer. Her 3-pointer is no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Toronto, however. And Hiland will keep the basketball through second chance opportunities.
Yeah, Natalie Habiger grabbing 2 offensive boards coming off the bench for Hiland.
Claudia Troyer is out. In is 5'2" freshman Tori Weaver for Hiland. And inbounded to the corner goes to Weaver. Out top to Evie Mast. Right point to Joplin Yoder. To the foul line. Out top now to Stutzman. Out top now to Habiger. Her 3-pointer is knocked down.
Yeah, rewards her for those 2 offensive rebounds. Nice shot by Ellie.
Her first 3 points, 13-2 Hiland. Full court pressure is on. Anderson in the backcourt gets the pass off. Stolen away by Stutzman. Stutzman dribbles it. Her shot left hand off the glass is going to be good. Stutzman now has 4. Her second basket, 15-2 Lady Hawks. Inbound against that pressure. Grabbed by Grace Rex, the 5'3" freshman for Toronto. Dribbles it across the timeline. Her pass deflected and stolen away by Evie Mast. Mast to the bucket. Her layup is going to be good after the 5th Toronto turnover. Evie Mast has her first 2. 17-2 Lady Hawks. Pressure is on. Grabbed by Rex. Dribbles it at three-quarter court now. Into the front court on the pass goes to Darrington. Darrington's three-pointer high in the air, going to be off the mark. Rebound ripped away by Ellie Habiger. Hiland ball. Stutzman across the timeline. On the left wing. Out top to Habiger. Dribbles it. Now to Stutzman. On the right wing back to Evie Mast. Her three-pointer is going to be nothing but net.
Oh, that looked good when it left her hand.
Yes, it did. Evie Mast, the 5'4" freshman, averaging 2.5 a game. Meanwhile, that ball knocked out of bounds with 1.5 to play here in this first quarter. 20-2 lead for the Lady Hawks. That was another turnover on Toronto. So Hiland will have it. And to inbound, beneath their own backboard, going to be Mallory Stutzman. Her pass to Joplin Yoder, left wing now to Weaver. Out top into the hands of Kate Coffin. Back in. Abby Miller now with it to the baseline. Cross-court pass to Weaver. Out top to Stutzman. Dribbles it. Juggles it on the right point to Joplin Yoder. Her three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Abby Miller, however. Out top to Stutzman. Right corner goes to Kate Coffin. Now to Stutzman. Left wing to Abby Miller. Miller to the foul line. Dumps it inside. Deflected. Grabbed by Kate Coffin. Now out top to Stutzman. To the foul line. Lane. Left-handed layup by Stutzman. That's no good. Rebound put back by Kate Coffin. No good. Rebound knocked out top and chased down finally by Michelle Anderson for Toronto. Toronto ball to the front court. Here's Thomas. She'll find Michelle Anderson high on the left side. 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. Left wing now to Callie Anderson. Cross-court pass chased down by Leanne Anderson. Back in the left wing goes to Callie. Dribbles it to the baseline. Triple team, then knocked out of bounds and off of Callie Anderson's foot. It'll be the 7th Toronto turnover.
Yeah, Hiland's doing exactly what you would expect them to do in this. They're coming out playing at a very high level, looking really good here early.
Got that focus as Bullitt is in now, replacing Weaver. Hiland has the ball. Up big, up 20-2 with 35 seconds to go and counting. We're in the first. Into the front court goes to Abby Miller, to Ashley Mullet. Mullet, jab step, dribbles it now with 25 seconds. Maybe looking for that final shot of the quarter. Mullet working against Michelle Anderson. Now to Abby Miller out top. Around the foul line, goes over to Joplin Yoder. She'll find Mullet. Into the corner now, a three-pointer by Stutzman's going to be no good. Rebound put back by Abby Miller, no good. Rebound finally picked up by Ashton Thomas. 4 seconds to go. Now down to 3. Michelle Anderson's baseball shot at midcourt going to be off the glass, no good. And that'll do it here for the first quarter of play. At the end of one from the recenter, it's Hiland 20 and Toronto 2. This is girls sectional tournament basketball on WKLM.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
Points on that first quarter, and the first quarter numbers courtesy of Troy Fritz, where Hiland was 2 for 7 from downtown. That's good for 28%. Toronto 0 for 1. Hiland 7 for 14, however, from 2-point range. That was 50%. Toronto 1 of 8 for just 16%. Neither team attempted a foul shot, and Hiland out rebounding Toronto 12-8 in that first quarter. And 7 turnovers for the Lady Red Knights, none for the Lady Hawks in that first quarter of play. Toronto ball to begin the second quarter. Inbounded to the corner, deflected away, out of bounds, off the hands of Evie Mast. It'll stay with Toronto again.
Yeah, Toronto having a hard time getting the ball in bounds now.
Callie Anderson trying to do it. Pass out top to Michelle Anderson. Dribbles it. On the right wing, goes over to Gracie Rex. Rex to the baseline, cut off to the corner. Now to the foul line. Cross-court pass. Goes into the hands down near side. Back in the corner, the dribble by Callie Anderson. She'll throw it away. Stolen by Ashley Mullet. Mullet on the fast break. Her layup off the last and good. Ashley Mullet off to the races there. 22-2 lead for Hiland.
She gets up and down the floor really quickly.
Turn on the Jets. The 8th turnover on Toronto. They have the ball. Pass to the front court. Meanwhile, thrown away on the pass from midcourt by Michelle Anderson. And that'll be the 9th Toronto turnover. 22-2 lead now for the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, Toronto doesn't have much of an answer here so far for Hiland.
And Hiland has it. Here's Mullet again to the front court. Dribbles at right point. Near side of the pass to Joplin Yoder. Yoder to the baseline. To the right block. Her shot up in the air going to be no good. Rebound going to be hauled inside by Tatum Darrington for Toronto. Into the front court. Received near side by J.B. Rebish. Back in the corner. The dribble by Leanne Anderson to the baseline. Knocked loose and stolen by Ashley Mullet. She'll find into the front court. Mallory Stutzman. Stutzman to the baseline. Her shot can be blocked by Thomas, but she gets called for the body and the foul. First team foul in Toronto. Stutzman to the foul line to shoot two.
Yeah, I like that take by Stutzman there. She saw the lane, went hard to the basket, had the defender on her hip, did exactly what she should do in that situation.
Mallory Stutzman, 5'10" senior, averaging just over 11 points per game and 5 rebounds per contest. A 58% free throw shooter. The free throw is going to be good. And has 5 points. Troy Miller Agency with offices in Shreve and Berlin. Wish good luck to all the area high school basketball teams. They'll provide you with a quote for your auto, home, and farm insurance. Proudly representing Wayne Insurance Group. Troy Miller Agency with working team for all your insurance needs. Both free throws are good by Stutzman. She has 6. Toronto ball. Here's a dribble by Grace Rex across the timeline. Now to the corner, received by Leanne Anderson. 24-2 lead for Hiland. Out top goes to J.J. Rebish. Her three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound hauled in by Mullet. Hiland ball. Pass to the front court. Goes over to Abby Miller. Her layup left hand is good. Miller has 4. Another look by Ashley Mullet on that pass.
Yeah, good job by Abby Miller running the floor.
Toronto ball on the left wing. Here's Darrington. Goes out top of the pass to Rebish. 26-2 Hiland. Rebish to the foul line. Poke loose. Grab by Thomas. And she has it knocked away. The grab by Mullet. Mullet turns on the Jets. Her layup off the last is good. Ashley Mullet now has 8, 28-2 lead now for Hiland. Toronto has not scored since it was 8-2. Into the front court goes to J.J. Rebish. She'll find Darrington high on the right side. Now Rebish out top. Left wing back over to Grace Rex. Rex takes it to the corner. Picks it up. Rex, bounce pass, goes over to Rebish, high on the left side. In front of the midcourt line, to Tatum Darrington. She'll pick it up. Now to Rebish. Dribbles at left wing, gets that tight Hiland defense. Back to the corner. The dribble, 18-foot up in the air, going to be no good by Leanne Anderson. Rebound to Abby Miller. Now Mullet has it across the timeline. Nice look inside, goes to Kate Coppin. Her layup is good.
Yeah, Kate's in the scoring column. Good for her.
30-2 lead now for Hiland. Toronto ball to the front court. Pass by Darrington. Nice look inside the Thomas. She'll bake it up and in. Ashton Thomas has all 4 points for Toronto. Makes it a 34 lead for Hiland. Nice look inside by Mullen again. She'll find an open Joplin Yoder, who lays it in. Joplin Yoder now has 4. 32-4 lead now for Hiland. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you tonight by Village Motors. Timeout call. This is girls tournament basketball on WKLM.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Toronto will have it out of the timeout. 32-4 lead for the Lady Hawks. Dominant performance here in the first half as expected. And embedded and grabbed by Tatum Darrington. She'll dribble it herself across the timeline. The freshman has it out top. Now to the foul line. Backs it up. Darrington now to the right wing. Guarded by Ashley Mullet. Out top of the pass to Rebish. Rebish to the left point. She'll back it up. Now finds Darrington high on the right side. Darrington to the foul line. Poke loose by Mullet. Picks it up again. Shovels it high on the left side now to Leanne Anderson. Anderson picks it up. Back out top of the pass now. The dribble by Rebish. On the right wing to Callie Anderson. Anderson dribbles it around the perimeter. Knock loose. Picks it up. Out top. Goes over to J.J. Rebish. Rebish jab step and gets called for traveling. And that'll be the 12th turnover on Toronto. Still none for Hiland.
Yeah, Ashley Mullet stepped in there and caused that turnover. Just cut off the passing lane.
At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game. That player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Bounce pass by Mullet inside. Goes over to Tori Weaver, who lays it in.
Nice move by Tori and great assist by Ashley Mullet.
Weaver's first two. 34-4 Lady Hawks. Toronto ball to the front court. Here's Michelle Anderson to the right corner. Knocked loose, dove after, and stolen away by Weaver. And it'll be Mass with the pass inside. That'll find Ellie Habiger. In traffic, falls down. Pass out top to Mullet now. She'll be bumped, and that'll be a foul called on Michelle Anderson. And that'll be her first second team foul on the Red Knights.
7 Hiland players have scored tonight, Matt, for the Hawks.
And that's good news. And Hiland has that 34-4 lead. Inbounded to Ashley Mullet out top on the right wing. Now to Claudia Troyer. Her three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound, grabbed by Weaver. Her putback is going to be no good, but she is going to be fouled. And that foul called on Callie Anderson. Her first 13 foul Toronto. Weaver, the 5'2 freshman, gets the offensive board.
She's coming in and playing at a really good level here, playing great defense. There she's going to be rewarded going to the free throw line.
The freshman shooting 55% for the charity stripe. Free throw up going to be good. Thing you're impressed with also, Troy, is, Hiland's playing well here in this first half, but also not allowing themselves to get sloppy here. Still taking quality shots and making quality passes as well.
That's a good point. They're not playing down the level of competition, not to be disrespectful. They're keeping their game.
Second free throw no good after Weaver made the first one. Rebound grabbed by Ashton Thomas. 35-4 Hiland. 3.5 to go in the first half. Thomas to the right wing, poke loose and a bounds by Ellie Habiger.
Everybody playing great defense for Hiland here tonight.
Lady Red Knights to inbound, midway into the front court, far side for Callie Anderson, the junior. Out top of the pass goes to Darrington. Dribbles it against Mullet. Darrington spins around right point, falls down, gets the pass off just in time to Michelle Anderson. Back in the corner goes to Callie. Left post inside the Thomas. Double team, picks it up. Takes it back out top now to Darrington. Bounce it back to Thomas, knocked away, but a foul call from behind on the reach-in by Ellie Habiger. First team foul on Hiland in this first half.
Yeah, Ashton Thomas did a good job getting Habiger on her back in the low post.
And it'll be Toronto to inbound beneath their own backboard, trailing 35-4. Again, this game being video live stream on YouTube tonight, courtesy of the Claxon Communications team. Again, that's on YouTube for that live stream, and also we're on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Here's Darrington with it. Here pass high on the right side to Michelle Anderson. Back in the corner. Off the hands of Grace Rex and out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Number 14 on the Lady Red Knights. Mallory Sussman back in, replacing Ashley Mullet. Sussman will act as the point guard now with Mullet having the seat. And she'll walk it across the half-court line. Pass goes left wing now to Weaver. Weaver to the baseline. Comes to a jump stop now to Habiger. Her three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound. Juggled and finally picked up by Weaver. Out top to Stutzman. Now to the foul line. Out top to Evie Mast. Her three-pointer going to be nothing but net again.
Boy, she has a nice-looking jump shot.
8 points for Evie Mast, her second three-point basket. 38-4 Hiland. Toronto ball. Into the front court. Here's Grace Rex. Dribbles it high on the right side against Tori Weaver. Poke loose by Weaver, and she'll get the call for the reach-in foul that time. The second team foul on the Lady Hawks.
Well, both these freshman guards for Hiland playing good on both ends of the floor.
Really have come along throughout this season for Hiland. And inbounded into the hands of Callie Anderson. Michelle has it now high on the right. Gets the hand off to Darrington. Works it against Evie Mast to the foul line. Pass goes to the corner to Callie Anderson. Takes it to the left wing. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Bounce pass inside, deflected, grabbed by Rex. Right wing pass goes to Michelle Anderson. Her three-pointer way off the mark, goes out of bounds. It'll be Hiland basketball. Stop by the jewelry store during Girls Night Out on Saturday, February 25th in historic downtown Millersburg. Get 50% off All Fashion Jewelry and get a free pearl set with every $75 purchase. Plus, take a picture in their magic mirror at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. Hiland ball knocked loose on the floor, grabbed by Habiger. Habiger double team back to Stutzman. Her three-pointer is going to be in and out, no good. Rebound to Allie Habiger. Has it tied up after that, but the arrow does stay with Hiland. And now Mullet in, Joplin Yoder in, and Abby Miller all checking in for Evie Mask, Claudia Troyer, and Tori Weaver. 1.5 to play, second quarter. Mullet to inbound. Finds Joplin Yoder. Yoder shot up. Missed it off the rim. Rebound grab by Stutzman. Her putback is going to be good. Mallory Stutzman. Stutzman now has 8:40-4 lead for Hiland. Toronto ball, 1:19 to play in the half. Here's Anderson across the timeline. Stolen away by Ashley Mullet. Mullet to the front court with the layup off the glass and in. Mullet has 10, 6 of the quarter, the 15th Toronto turnover.
Scoring well off the defense is Mullet tonight.
42-4 Hiland. Toronto ball. Michelle Anderson to the corner. Pass goes out top to Darrington. Now to the foul line. Darrington dumps it inside and stolen away by Ashley Mullet. And going to be a foul called after that steal on Toronto. And that'll be the 14th foul on the Lady Red Knights.
Ashley really showing her quickness in her night, Matt. My goodness.
She is quick. Hiland came in at 16-6. Winners of 8 straight in Toronto at 4-18. Mullet to the front court. 45 seconds to play. Pass the right block goes to Habiger. Her shot blocked, but a foul's called on the attempted block on Ashton Thomas. 15th foul in Toronto, and Thomas has her second.
Yeah, and Habiger did a great job posting up down there to receive that inlet pass from Mullet. That's a great job getting position on the defense and getting right where you want them.
Really had her pinned inside. Ellie Habiger, 5'9" sophomore, averaging 2 points per game and 2 rebounds per contest. Free throw is good. Now 4 for 6 from the foul line on the season for her.
4 rebounds tonight, 3 of them on the offensive board for Habiger.
Going along with 4 points for her now. And now the second free throw is up. Make it 5 points. She'll bury that. 44-4 Hiland. Toronto ball, 40 seconds to go in the half. Darrington to the front court. Now takes it to the right wing with that headband. Cross-court pass to Michelle Anderson high on the left. Anderson out top. Now to the foul line. Pass inside, going to be corralled under the basket by Grace Rex. Kicks it left corner, goes to Tatum Darrington. 20 seconds. Darrington shot up in the air. Going to be miss everything. Rebound to Habiger. Now Mullet has it for Hiland. Pass inside, goes to Joplin Yoder, back in the corner to the Stutzman. Stutzman kicks it right wing, deflected back to her. Now back to the corner. Her pass goes to Joplin Yoder. In traffic. Her shot up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound by Habiger. Her putback is going to be no good. Rebound by Joplin Yoder. Her putback is no good. And got to run rebound, but the first half will finally come to a close. Halftime score from the Re-Center. And girls Division 4 sectional tournament basketball, it's Hiland 44 and Toronto 4. Back around the recap the first half for you after this on WKLM.
Stop by Busy Bees Auto Gear on Township Road 311, Millersburg, in the former Jim Barnhart Auto Body facility. They're Holmes County's one-stop shop for just about anything that pertains to your vehicle. Proudly dealing with over 1,400 manufacturers, just bring it in and they'll take care of all your accessories. Do your ceramic coatings and fix your dents, and do it all at one place. From residential to commercial, Busy Bees Auto Gear 100% stands behind all of their work. Call Busy Bees Auto Gear today at 330-674-1122. That's 674-1122.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IJ Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Roding. We have 81% lean ground chuck, $3.29 a pound. Pork loin boneless pork chops, $2.79 a pound. Sweet grape tomatoes, 2 for $3. We also have Pillsbury cake mix, 5 for $5. Beef shoulder boneless English steak, $4.19 a pound. Gerber's whole fryers, $2.19 a pound. And whole salmon fillets, $7.19. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg reminds you that a properly working and maintained garage door is critical to safety. Door springs, bottom brackets, cables, and supports are under extreme tension and can cause serious injury if dealt with improperly. That's why your local garage door dealer is the one to trust. His professional expertise keeps your garage door working as it should and puts the job in the right hands. A safety and service tip from Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
When you support local contractors, you're supporting MRV Siding Supply. They work with many local contractors that sell their very highly rated Provia products. Look for local installers at the Home and Garden Show in the Cleveland IX Center, February 3rd through 12th, and the Amish Country Spring Home and Garden Show in the Malhope Event Center, March 2nd through 4th.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
It is halftime in girls Division 4 sectional tournament basketball from the Reese Center. It's all Hiland as they lead at 44-4 over Toronto. Hiland led 20-2 after the first, scoring the final 12 points in that first quarter and outscoring Toronto 24-2 in the second quarter. And Hiland has that 40-point lead, 44-4 over the Toronto Lady Red Knights. For Hiland leading the way, one player in double figures. That was Ashley Mullet, already in double figures for the 20th time of the year. Ashley Mullet in that first half was 5 for 6 from 2-point range for her total of 10 points. Mallory Stutzman just missing double figures in the first half. Stutzman in the first half of action was 0 for 3 on 3-point tries, 3 for 5 from 2-point range, 2 for 2 from the foul line. Stutzman had 8 points. Also, Edie Mast in the first half was 2 for 2 from 3-point distance, 1 for 2 from 2-point range, and Mast had 8 points. Also, 4 points apiece for Joplin Yoder and Abby Miller. 5 points scored by Ellie Hadberger, 3 for Tori Weaver, and 2 points for Kate Coppin, rounding out the Hiland total of 44. And for Toronto, all 4 points for them scored by one player. That was Ashton Thomas in that first half. Halftime score, Hiland 44 and Toronto 4. Now for the first half team numbers, here's Troy Fritz.
Thank you very much, Matt. For Hiland in that first half, they would go 3 of 10 from beyond the arc for 30%, while Toronto was 0 of 3. From 2-point range, as you mentioned, just 2 buckets for Toronto as they went 2 of 11 for 18% from the floor, while Hiland was 15 of 27 for 56%. Hiland went 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Toronto yet to attempt a free throw. Big rebounding advantage goes to Hiland as they would grab 22 rebounds to 9 for Toronto. And Toronto commits 16 turnovers. Big one there. Hiland has yet to turn the basketball over, Matt.
Individually for Hiland, for Ellie Haberger, she had 6 rebounds. 4 came at the offensive end. 4 boards also for Abby Miller. She had 3 offensive. And for Toronto was 4 boards for Ashton Thomas in that first half. And hard to play much better than Hiland did in that first half.
Yeah, you know, if you're Coach Brady Schlabel, I'm not sure what you say down in the locker room except, you know, keep it up, girls. Just and you said earlier, Matt, Hiland really, they're playing their basketball game and they haven't faded from what they like to do.
You know, being aggressive, Troy, but also being unselfish as well with the basketball.
Well, they've shared the ball very well. And again, I've talked, you know, the freshman guards here for Hiland, you know, they're doing a great job. Maston Weaver's playing really, really well coming off the bench, and I like what I'm seeing out of Hiland. They got a little swagger here tonight, Matt.
They certainly do. Of course, looking to move on to the sectional final. That'll be this Saturday here at the Reese Center against either the 8-seed Malvern or the 11-seed Steubenville Catholic Central at 1 o'clock. Halftime score, Hiland 44 in Toronto 4. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
Whatever Mother Nature has in store, you're not worried because you've got Yokohama's Geolandar AT-Geo15 on your side. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to find out what a new set of all-terrain tires can do for your truck or SUV. This tire is all-traction, designed to take you from the pavement to the trail in any weather, anytime you want. Discover the Yokohama Geolandar AT-Geo15 and get ready to experience what all-terrain is all about. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on new tire purchases. Call Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, 330-674-0025, or their other locations in Spencer, Mount Vernon, and now open in Loudonville.
Millersburg Electric has been serving the area since 1945 with quality sales and service of home appliances. And now, during the President's Day Super Sale, get selected savings throughout the store. Hi, this is Carrie Taylor, and as a member of one of the nation's largest appliance buying groups, we offer inventory levels and pricing equal or better than all of those larger stores. With over 250 items on display and thousands available, let our experienced staff show you the latest in kitchen appliances, laundry products, freezers, and more. Visit us on State Route 83 south of Millersburg or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Holmes Limestone Company of Berlin is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes, and they understand scholar athletes work hard in the gym and in the classroom, spending long hours, late nights, and sacrifices for not only their personal goals, but also their team. Your friends at Holmes Limestone have been in business since 1948, and they are located on State Route 39 east of Berlin. Holmes Limestone would like to take this opportunity to salute parents, coaches, teachers, and athletes for their hard work and dedication throughout the year. Holmes Limestone, proud to be a part of your community.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
This winter season, while you're driving back and forth to all the basketball games, just remember that one of your stops should be at TMK Farm Service. They offer Halite Winter Melt Dragon Melt and Calcium Chloride Salt, perfect for steps, sidewalks, and driveways, along with U.S. water conditioning pellets that work in all types of water conditioners. Plus, for all you animal lovers, TMK also features their very own manufactured feed, as well as being a Kalmbach Feeds and Purina Mills dealer. That's TMK Farm Service, with 4 locations to serve you, in Berlin, Sugar Creek, and New Bedford, along with their organic facility in Holmesville.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rody's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Reminder again, this game being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page. Go to YouTube, search WKLM to find the live feed for tonight. It's courtesy of the Claxon Communication team of Casey Claxon, Fred Williams, and also Carson Zoller. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. And it's Dakota Patterson back at WKLM Sports Central. Toronto ball to begin the second half, going left to right with it. Here's Michelle Anderson's pass inside. Grabbed by Callie Anderson. Her bank shot is good. Callie Anderson has her first 2 of the game. 44-6 Hiland. Meanwhile, pass inside goes to Joplin Yoder, who lays it up and in. On a quick answer, Joplin Yoder now has 6. 46-6 Hiland. Toronto ball in the third quarter. Here's Michelle Anderson to the baseline. Lost it, rolls out of bounds. That'll be a turnover, and that'll be number 17 on the Lady Red Knights. Halftime score of that Garraway-Caldwell game had Garraway up 16-8. And, of course, that game is being video live streamed also on YouTube tonight. Hiland ball. Here's Stutzman. Shot for the foul line up and knocked down Mallory Stutzman.
Yeah, I like that running one-hander she has.
She has 10. 48-6 Hiland. Toronto ball. 1 minute into the third quarter with the Toronto ball across the timeline. Here's Callie Anderson to the left wing. Picks it up. The handoff goes to Michelle Anderson. Takes it to the left side. Now top of the pass to J.J. Rebish. Now to Michelle Anderson to the foul line. 50-footer by Michelle Anderson. No good. Rebound grab by Mallory Stutzman. Takes it herself across the timeline. Stutzman on the right wing. Now to the baseline. Her layup off the glass and good.
Coast to coast.
Stutzman now has 12 back-to-back buckets here in this third quarter for her. 50-6 lead for the Lady Hawks. Toronto ball. Here's Darrington high on the right side in the front court. Her pass to Michelle Anderson. Around the foul circle goes to Thomas. Thomas to the lane. Her shot can be blocked by Joplin Yoder, and she got the rebound. Now to Ashley Mullet. Into the front court to Stutzman. Backs it up to the corner. Back to Mullet. Now to Stutzman to the corner. Her three-pointer is going to be knocked down.
Hot start for Mao.
Looking good there, and that'll be a 53-6 now lead for Hiland. And that's the first three-pointer knocked down by Stutzman tonight. Toronto ball. Into the front court. Here's Darrington. Poke loose. There's a steal by Mullet. Mullet pass to the front court. Goes to Stutzman. He'll lay it up and in again.
Nice steal by Ashley.
9 points in the quarter for Stutzman now. 55-6 Hiland. And Stutzman now up to 17 points. And she came in on the season averaging 11.3 a game. Toronto ball out top. Darrington's bounce pass to the right wing. Goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on that long pass. And it goes errant for the 18th Toronto turnover. Ellie Haberger in. Claudia Troyer in. Joplin Yoder will have a seat along with Mallory Stutzman as well as Abby Miller and Ashley Mullet all checking out. Also out there, Kate Coppin, Evie Mast, and Tori Weaver. Weaver's pass goes left wing, now over to Haberger. Out top to Claudia Troyer. She'll find Evie Mast high in the right. Back in the corner to Tori Weaver. Her three-pointer's going to be off the mark. Rebound going to be hauled inside. That time by Rebish. Toronto ball. They trail at 55-6. 5 minutes to play in the third. The dribble now by Darrington to the right wing. Stolen away by Weaver. Weaver on the steal. 19th Toronto turnover. To the front court to Evie Mast. Back to Weaver. Weaver to the foul line. Into the right wing goes to Kate Coppin. Into the corner to Claudia Troyer. Troyer drive. Out top to Kate Coppin. Her three-pointers up in the air going to be knocked down. Kate Coppin.
Nice three there by Kate.
Coppin, the defensive specialist, but showing she can knock down that three as well.
Yeah, she's a great defender for Hiland.
5 points for her. 58-6 Hiland. Toronto ball poke loose, and there's the steal. It's Kate Coppin with that steal, and the layup is going to be good. Right on cue, Coppin has 7, 60-6 Hiland, 20th turnover on Toronto. 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Toronto ball. Michelle Anderson to the foul line. 15-footer's no good. Rebound goes into the hands of Rebish. Saves it now to Thomas, right block. Her shot no good, but call for the offensive foul. She shoved off on Kate Coppin.
Yeah, who else? Kate Coppin stepping in there to get that charge. Well, I love her hustle on the floor, Matt.
Just terrific. The fourth personal foul on Thomas. First team foul on Toronto as well. Stay tuned after the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you by Village Motors, as Dakota Patterson has all the area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. Hiland ball. Here's Haberger. Dump pass inside of Claudia Troyer. Batted away and stolen by Darrington. Just the first turnover tonight on Hiland. Toronto ball. With it out top, a three-pointer by Michelle Anderson. Going to be off the mark. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Toronto, and Hiland will have the ball.
Yeah, that got Mila Troyer in the game for Hiland, too, on that last possession. So more players on the floor for Hiland.
Mila Troyer, a 6-foot freshman for the Lady Hawks. Hiland ball. Here's Evie Mast to the foul line. Hits the left wing to Tori Weaver. Weaver dribbles it to the baseline. Her layup left hand, no good. Rebound grabbed by Weaver, however. Weaver's 15-footers up in the air, no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Thomas, and she was fouled by Haberger, who went over her back. That'll be the first team foul on Hiland. Haberger has her second. At the conclusion of tonight's contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game, and that player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at $9.95 South Washington Street in Millersburg. Toronto ball. Hiland has that 60-6 lead, and it's a running clock in the second half with just 2:20 to go. Michelle Anderson to the foul line. Pass light right block goes to Thomas, backs it in. Thomas's shot going to be no good. Rebound, put back, no good inside by Callie Anderson. Rebound by Thomas. Her putback is going to be good. Thomas has 6 of the 8 points scored now by Toronto. Hiland ball, 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Now to Weaver, right side. Out top to Evie Mast. Back in the corner, goes over to the near side to Mila Troyer. She'll find Evie Mast. Her 10-footer up in the air, no good by Mast. Rebound juggled around. Chased down and grabbed by Grace Rex for the Lady Red Knights. Into the front court to Michelle Anderson. Her layup is going to be good, and the foul called on Tori Weaver. Weaver has her second team foul on Hiland, and now Rex to the foul line. I should say Michelle Anderson to the foul line with a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, Toronto did a good job with that rebound, getting out, running the floor, getting the layup, and one.
First 2 points by the junior guard, Michelle Anderson. 60-10 Hiland. Running clock, 1:20 and counting, third quarter. Free throw, no good. Rebound by Callie Anderson. Her putback, no good. Rebound now goes to Weaver. Hiland ball. Weaver across the timeline. Dribbles it high on the left. Out top to Evie Mast. In the right corner goes to Mila Troyer. Finds Mast now. Dribbles it to the foul line. Her 15-footer is going to be knocked down.
Yeah, I love that. They're pulled down from the 3. Got the closer look from 2. That's a nice jump shot.
Evie Mast has 10. 62-10 lead now for Hiland. 54 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. Michelle Anderson's shot from the foul line, going to be high in the air, no good. Rebound slapped around on the 4 and picked up by Thomas. Now ripped away by Evie Mast, so Hiland will have it. Mast to the front court. Pass to the corner goes to Claudia Troyer. Dribbles it to the lane. Claudia Troyer's runner up in the air, going to be in as it rolls off the rim and falls in. Claudia Troyer.
Yeah, her first bucket of the game.
64-10 Hiland. 20 seconds now. Here in this third quarter, pass to the right block. Goes out of bounds on a throw by Michelle Anderson. That'll be a turnover with 14 seconds and counting in the quarter. Keim Home Center, the destination or trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs, offering free next-day local area delivery. Place your local delivery order online at Keim.express. Hiland ball, here's Claudia Troyer. 18-footers up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound grabbed inside by Tori Weaver as the third quarter does come to a close. Through 3 quarters from the Reese Center, it's Hiland 64 and Toronto 10. This is girls sectional tournament basketball on WKLM.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Hiland outscored Toronto 20-6 in the third quarter. Third quarter numbers courtesy of Troy Fritz. Hiland 2 for 3 on three-point tries for 67%. Toronto 0 for 1. Hiland 5 for 11 from two-point range. Toronto 3 for 10 for 30%. Toronto 1 for 1 for the foul line. Hiland did not attempt the foul shot in that third quarter. Drive on the baseline to begin the fourth by Tori Weaver, and she'll lay it in. With the uncontested layup, Weaver now has 5 points. 66-10 lead for Hiland here in the fourth. Toronto ball. Grab around the foul line by Callie Anderson. Back to the corner. Received on the dribble now by Leanne Anderson. And stolen away by Habiger. Into the front court. Here's Edie Mast in the fast break. Dumps it inside, goes to Abby Miller, who lays it up and in.
Nice job running the floor.
Abby Miller has 6 for the senior. 68-10 lead for Hiland. Toronto had 7 rebounds, Hiland 5 in that third quarter, and 6 turnovers for the Red Knights, 1 for Hiland in that third quarter of play. Meanwhile, going to be a foul called on the right block. Michelle Anderson had it, and a reach-in foul called on Hiland, their third team foul coming in the second half. Running clock, of course, that foul called on Kate Kopp and her first. In this final quarter, Hiland will be looking to move on, of course, to the sectional final game on Saturday at 1 o'clock back at the Reese Center, as Habiger will check out for Hiland. In is 5'4" freshman Emily Yoder. Toronto inbounds it, goes to Michelle Anderson. Her layup is going to be good. Anderson has 4 points and 2 buckets in the second half. Hiland ball. And Evie Mast across the timeline. Pass right wing goes to Emily Yoder. Into the corner to Abby Miller, now to the foul line. Double team, and going to be a reach-in foul called on Callie Anderson, the second team foul in Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto continue to play hard here, despite the score.
Still giving that effort for them, and Claudia Troyer in, and out is Abby Miller. Hiland to inbound. Evie Mast looks on the pass out top to Kate Coppin, back to Evie Mast. Her three-pointer is going to be off the mark. Rebound will be picked up by Emily Yoder for Hiland. Left wing to Weaver. Back in the corner to Claudia Troyer. Drive to the lane. Out top to Kate Coppin. On the left point, now to Tori Weaver. Back in the corner. Received down the dribble by Evie Mast. Back to Weaver. Out top to Coppin. She'll find Weaver left point. Now her three-pointer is going to be nothing but net.
Well, if you leave her open, she's dangerous out there.
Looking good 13 points, Evie Mass. That is her third three-point basket. 71-12 Hiland. 5.5 to play. Toronto with it. Runner by Michelle Anderson. She'll crashing into the defensive player in Tori Weaver, where she'll get called for the blocking foul. 14 fouls on Hiland. Weaver has her third personal foul. With 5:15 and counting in the fourth quarter. Stop by Southside Quick Lube and ask for a Quaker State oil change. For performance you can count on. Quaker State, the power to reduce friction. The free throw is up, going to be good. By Michelle Anderson, she has 5 points. 71-13 Hiland. Of course, that sectional final game Saturday will be against either the 8-seed Malvern, the fellow IVC team, or the 11-seeded Steubenville Catholic Central at 1 o'clock. Second free throw's up. That's going to be good as well. Anderson has 6. 71-14 lead for Hiland. They have the ball. Evie Mast across the timeline. Her pass deflected. Grab her to the right wing by Emily Yoder. Now a quarter to Tori Weaver. Weaver on the baseline pass under the bucket. Knocked out of bounds off of Claudia Troyer's hands. And it will be a Hiland turnover, just their second of the game. Toronto basketball. Final 4 minutes and 15 seconds of this one. Michelle Anderson to the front court, now to the foul line. Runner up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound will be grabbed by Emily Yoder. And now Evie Mast has it across the timeline. Pass left wing now to Weaver. Her three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound hauled in by Tatum Darrington. Into the front court to Rebish. Dumps it inside to Michelle Anderson. Her shot no good. Rebound goes to Evie Mast. Hiland ball. Mast across the timeline. Now to the foul line. Her 15-footer is going to be no good this time. Rebound goes to Weaver. Back to Evie Mast. Back in the corner. Grab near side. Now to Mast. Mila Troyer in there for Hiland, the 6-foot freshman. She'll have it now to the top of the key. She'll find Emily Yoder. Her three-pointer going to be no good. Rebound to the 4. It'll be saved to Emily Yoder. Yoder double team. Has it ripped away, but a tie-up. Held ball arrow does point to Toronto. That'll be Hiland their third turnover tonight.
Emily Yoder coming off the bench grabs 3 rebounds quick here for Hiland.
After playing hard as well. And you players checking in here as now in going to be Solomia Kachuk, the out of the Ukraine for Hiland, checking in, the 5'6" sophomore.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Matt.
I practiced that earlier. Toronto has it. Here's the dribble. High on the right side. Grace Rex pass goes to the corner. On the right post goes to Ashton Thomas. Inside the paint, her shot up going to be no good, but she's going to be fouled. Ashton Thomas, the 6-foot junior, at the foul line to shoot 2. 15 foul on Hiland. Final 2.5 to play. Garraway now has extended their lead to 24-10 in their game over Caldwell in their sectional tournament game. That game also again being video live streamed tonight on YouTube. That free throw is no good by Thomas on the first attempt. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway player of the game. That player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Second free throw bounces in for Thomas. She has 7. 71-15 Hiland. They have the ball. Claudia Troyer dribbles it. Pass out top goes to Weaver. Weaver to the foul line. Pass deflected to the corner goes to Emily Yoder. Out top to Claudia Troyer. Her three-pointer no good. Rebound to the corner goes out of bounds, and Toronto will have it now with 1:45 and counting. Matt Croy alongside Troy Fritz, and of course video live stream tonight on YouTube with the Claxon Communication crew of Fred Williams, Casey Claxon, and also Carson Zoller. And Dakota Patterson back at WKLM Sports Central. Grace Rex drives to the lane. Her layup is no good. Rebound to the 4. Picked up by Thomas. Knocked loose on the 4. Out of bounds. And it'll be Toronto ball with 1:20 to go. And now Thomas to inbound far side corner in the front court. Inbounds it. It's grabbed by Rex. Now stolen away instead by Tori Weaver. Her pass under the bucket. Tried to find Claudia Troyer, but out of bounds. Wasn't looking for it. The 4th Hiland turnover. Toronto, by comparison, with 24 tonight. Under a minute to play. Toronto with the basketball. Grace Rex to the front court. Has it high on the right. Bounce pass behind her goes to Thomas. Crossover to the foul line. Thomas Picks it up, pass inside, too strong, and goes out of bounds for Layla Timko, her teammate and freshman. A 25th turnover for Toronto now. And now down the final 28 seconds to go. Weaver across the timeline. Finds Claudia Troyer. Now to Weaver high on the right, 15 seconds to go. Now Claudia Troyer with it high on the left. 10 seconds. That pass deflected and grabbed by Emily Yoder. Final 4 seconds to go. Now to Weaver. 2 and 1, and that will do it. And Hiland gets the win here in the sectional tournament matchup by a final score of 71-15 over Toronto. Hiland improves to 17 and 6, and they won 9 straight. They'll take on either the 8 seed Malvern or the 11 seed Steubenville Catholic Central in the sectional finals Saturday at 1 o'clock here at the Perry Reese Junior Community Center. And for Toronto, they'll end their season with the record of 4-19. Final score, Hiland 71 and Toronto 15. Back to wrap it up after this on WKLM.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Ream Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Ream and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Ream Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know.
Hi, this is Ryan Torrance with Safe and Sound Security. Are you considering security for your home or business? Do you need to upgrade to today's technology? If you have a smartphone, your system can be controlled from the palm of your hand. View your business cameras the same way. Give us a call toll-free at 888-317-SAFE or visit our website, safe_soundsecurity.net. Again, 888-317-7233 or safe_soundsecurity.net. Proudly serving Holmes County since 1998.
Trying to decide if now is the right time to stop renting and purchase a home? Ask yourself a few questions. Are you ready to settle down? Can you afford to pay for repairs and maintenance costs? For many people, the decision comes down to what you can afford at the moment. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our expert lenders are here to help you make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Everyone has different needs. Our job is to listen to your story and help determine the best way to turn the page on your life's journey. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's good at the buzzer! Wyatt Miller wins his team the championship.
Hey Wyatt, what are you doing?
Oh, hey Grandpa. I just got done hitting the game-winning shot to win the championship. Or at least that's what I'm going to do someday.
I don't have any doubt about that. Fortunately, we don't have to dream about selling championship-level tires right here at Millersburg Tire Service. We have all the top brands from Firestone, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and more.
And of course, don't forget your snow tires while they're traveling to all the games.
That's right, Wyatt. There's nothing better than supporting our local youth, and Millersburg Tire will help you get there.
That's Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
It is the final in girls Division 4 sectional tournament basketball from the Perry Reese Junior Community Center. All Hiland tonight. They win it in dominant fashion, 71-15 over Toronto. Hiland led 20-2 after one, outscoring Toronto 24-2 in the second quarter. They led 44-4 at halftime. a 64-10 lead through 3, and Hiland wins the game 71-15. For Hiland, in double figures tonight, Mallory Stutzman led the way as she had a game high of 17 points. Mallory Stutzman was 1 for 4 on three-point tries, also 6 for 9 from two-point range and 2 for 2 for the foul line. As Stutzman had 17 points and also in double figures for the 16th time on the season for her. Also, Ashley Mullet was in double figures, scored all of her points in that first half, going 5 of 6 from two-point range for a total of 10 points. And Mullet in double figures for the 20th time on the season for her. After that, Evie Mast was in double figures, a new season high for Mast in double figures for the first time this season for her. And for Evie Mast, she would go 3 for 4 from three-point distance and also 2 for 5 from two-point range. Her total, Evie Mast, again, new season high of 13 points for her. Also scoring for Hiland tonight, Abby Miller would tie her season high with 6 points. 6 points scored by Joplin Yoder. 7 points for Kate Coppin. Coppin with the 7 points in all for her this evening. That is also a new season high for Coppin. And 5 points for Ellie Haberger. And Tori Weaver, a season high. She had 5 points and 2 points scored by Claudia Toyer, running out the scoring for Hiland, their total of 71. And for Hiland, the 71 points. That looking through across the board, their most points they've scored as a team all season long. And on the other end for Toronto, leading the way, that was Ashton Thomas. She had 7 points, 6 points scored by Michelle Anderson, and 2 for Callie Anderson, running out their total of 15. Final score, Hiland moving on in the tournament play as they win at 71-15 over Toronto. Now for the final team numbers, here's Troy Fritz.
Thank you very much, Matt. For Hiland tonight, they would go 6 of 17 from three-point range, good for 35%, while Toronto attempted 4, would not make any from beyond the arc. Toronto 6 of 25 inside the arc for 24%, while Hiland went 24 of 43, good for 56%. Hiland shot 83% from the free throw line, going 5 of 6, while Toronto 3 of 5 for 60%. Hiland grabs 33 rebounds, Toronto 19. Hiland commits only 4 turnovers on the night compared to 25 for Toronto.
And individually for Hiland leading the way, it was 6 rebounds apiece for Ellie Haberger as well as Tori Weaver. 4 rebounds also for Abby Miller. 3 rebounds apiece for Joplin Yoder and Emily Yoder. And for Toronto, it was 3 boards for J.J. Rebish and 6 rebounds also for Ashton Thomas on the night. And 2 boards apiece for Tatum Darrington and Callie Anderson. And for Hiland, they get the win 71-15, moving on to the sectional final this Saturday, and Hiland dominant tonight.
Well, this is one of them games you think, you don't want your team to have a letdown against this 14 seed, and Hiland did not do that. They come out, played their brand of basketball, played a really aggressive game, and got an impressive win early on.
Evie Mast with a season-high 13 points. She'll be our Subway player of the game. She'll receive 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal for the Subway in Millersburg. Just one of many players that play well for the Hawks.
Yeah, she did. She played really good. We said here during the break, these freshmen are no longer freshmen for Hiland. They're playing like veterans, and Evie did that. Everybody got a piece of the action tonight, and I just love the way Hiland played tonight, man. Everybody come out with their focus, their A game on, and get the big victory.
9th straight win, and as you mentioned, playing really good basketball right now, and a tough team to beat here, I think, here in postseason play.
Well, I said it earlier, I like the swagger of this Hiland basketball team right now, and you never know what tournament trail is going to bring, but I really like Hiland's position right now and the way they're playing, their focus, and it's very positive. I'm pretty excited for this team going down the stretch.
Absolutely. Also update, Garraway has a 30-16 lead over Caldwell in their game in the 4th quarter. That game is still going on. It is being video live streamed on YouTube as we speak. And for this, Hiland gets that win 71-15. Hiland now to 17-6. They've won 9 straight, and they'll play in the sectional final this Saturday here at the Reese Center against either the 8th seed Malvern or the 11th seed Steubenville Catholic Central. That'll be at 1 o'clock. And for Toronto, they'll end their season at 4-19. For us tomorrow night, we'll have boys regular season basketball, the final regular season game of the year, as West Holmes plays host to Maysville. Should be a good one there. Airtime around 7 o'clock, tip-off 7:30. That'll be video live streamed on YouTube tomorrow night and also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Saturday afternoon, we'll have 3 games coming your way and all girls sectional championship matchups. It'll be Division II sectional final with Dover at West Holmes. Airtime about 12:30, tip-off at 1 o'clock. That'll be on YouTube as well as on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Also, Saturday afternoon, the Division 4 sectional final with Hiland against the Malvern. That'll be on YouTube as well as on Stream 2 on our website. And also Garaway against River, more than likely, at that 1 o'clock time frame as well. That'll be strictly on YouTube for that game on Saturday afternoon. Don't miss that. Airtime for that right around 12:35. Thanks also today for our Claxon Communication partners, that being Casey Claxon, Fred Williams, and also Carson Zoller, and also to Dakota Patterson back at WKLM Sports Central. For Troy Fritz, I'm Matt Croy. Stick around for after the game. We'll have high school scoreboard for you, all the area tournament scores for you every 15 minutes all the way until midnight. The final on girls Division 4 sectional tournament basketball from the Reese Center. It was Hiland 71 and Tornoto 15. So long, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.